I have to leave for work in 25 minutes. Can I get a little bit of writing done before work? Well, let's see. I wasn't going to do NaNoWriMo. I did it 2 years ago and the feeling of winning was amazing and I felt super accomplished, but it was really stressful. It was a very, very, very stressful month for me. It was my first time writing that much of a novel in that short of a time. Before that, I was always spending like a year on a book. So I was like, that was great, I'm glad I did it, I'm not doing it again. So I didn't do it last year. I wasn't gonna do it this year. I was set on not doing it. But then, like, people that I follow on YouTube were doing it, and I want to jump off the cliff too! I randomly decided on day 2 that I was going to do NaNoWriMo, so I was already a day behind, and I caught up on the first day, or my first day, which was technically day 2, so I wrote 2 days worth. And, yeah, I don't know why I've done this to myself. Although, this is basically the end of week 1 that I'm saying this. It has been much less stressful than it was the first time, and it's been a lot easier for me. And it could just be because I've written a lot more since then. I've had more practice, new aura. I wrote the first draft in 3 months, so, like, I'm just maybe more used to being able to, like, write every day, whereas before I would just be like, I'll write if I feel like it. So, yeah. Well, I just wrote 500 words in 15 minutes, so that's pretty exciting. It was mostly dialogue, though. I am a big dialogue person. I love dialogue, but I also wish that I was good at maybe not writing so much dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue in all my stories. Friggin' dialogue. Doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Number 1. I can't stop eating Butterfingers. Anthony bought, like, these little mini Halloween candy packages, and I can't stop. Even though Crispy Crunches are so much better. But they're still delicious. Number 2, I brought this cute notebook with me to work today so that I could write on my break, and I wrote that much and that much. And now I have to transfer it to my computer, which is annoying. So I haven't written anything yet today, and I haven't even tried. I have been updating my website instead. Ooh, look at that. Information about my Christmas book, which is really cheap, by the way. 99 cents for Kindle or free for Kobo. Shameless self-promotion. But you should check out my website if you want. It's pretty decent, I think. I kind of like the layout of it. Look at... Well, this is just the editing page, but my new Aura one I really like. And because they've got, like, a trailer and some quotes that look pretty cool. And other stuff. If you want to see the rest of it, you gotta check it out yourself. And now, I'm editing my Document Your Life video instead of writing. Which is proving difficult for 2 reasons. Because 1, I did a lot of stuff in October, and there's a lot of footage to fit into a 3.5-minute video. And 2, I don't know what song to use. I always have so much trouble picking songs. Maybe I should write. Or maybe I should just edit my video instead and then write later. So, white balance is off. Whatever. I picked a song for my Document Your Life video. And it's bringing back so many college memories because it's by Van Morrison, and I randomly became in love with Van Morrison in college. And it just is, yeah, nostalgic. And it's not late, it's only 7:30. Oh, white balance is fixed. It's only 7:30, so it's okay that I haven't written yet. And so far, for my writing, I have been doing so well. Like, it's been so easy for me to get my words on the page, and I've done more than I need to each day so far. So, technically, I don't even need to write today, because if I keep going at the rate I'm at, I'll finish on November 28th. I wrote 189 words! Yay! Woo, woo! These are the words I wrote right there. I can't do it. I'm having so much trouble writing not dialogue. Like, and I have to write more than just people talking. I have to put story in my story. I didn't do it, But I almost did. I have written so far today 1,453 words, and most of it wasn't even dialogue. Oh, I rock. I did it because I rock. I wrote 1,750 words today, which brings my total to 8,932, and I'm averaging 1,786 words per day. And I'm super glad. I thought I was almost done, and then I just like typed in my word count, and then I was like, oh, I'm done, which is good because I didn't really have anything left right now. It is 9:57, and I have so far only written, where did it go? 380 words. That's not so good. Yeah, so I wrote 10,063 words. No, that makes it sound like I wrote 10,063 words today. I made it to 10,063 words, which I didn't write the like minimum word count for today, but because I went over on all my other days, I'm still on track, and so that's exciting. And now I'm going to reward myself by exercising. I did it yesterday, and I feel like it's a good thing once I've written my words to exercise, because then it'll feel like I'm like double productive. I wrote my words and I got some exercise, worked off all that Halloween chocolate I've been eating. Also, if you don't get your toilet paper from Costco, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I got sweat in my eye. I just wrote 925 words and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Woot woot! I was totally gonna sleep in, but I had to drive Anthony to switch cars. It doesn't really matter, but I had to get up. And so I wrote words, and I wrote 900 of them. Woo! Go me! 10,988 words. I've written 925 words so far today, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. It is 11:38 in the morning, and since I last talked to you at 9 in the morning, I wasn't even trying to write. I just started writing again like 20 minutes ago. And I'm now at 1,511 words for today, and I'm still going. I have realized that I really like writing flashbacks. In a book that I wrote 2 years ago that I haven't done anything with, there's flashbacks in that, and I loved writing the flashbacks. I just love writing like snippets. Look at that! 12,229 words so far. 2,166 words written so far today, and it is noon. I win.
I was about to, and then it was like, I probably really shouldn't do this right now, so.
Sorry, Elizabeth, I'm muting you. We just did a word sprint on Elizabeth's Google Hangouts live show thing, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Let's flip this around. Yeah. And I wrote 614 words, and some of it was dialogue and some of it was not dialogue. I feel like this is going to be like my most, like the thing that I always talk about is whether I did a lot of not dialogue, because I always feel the most accomplished when I write a lot of not dialogue. Anthony brought home Timbits and white hot chocolate.
And I get to fix. And I get to fix the medicine.
Alright, so I wrote a little bit more after Elizabeth's live show was over, and I'm gonna call it a day here. I wrote 3,371 words today, which brings my total to 13,434. So that's pretty exciting. And I kind of want to read something, because I haven't read anything in like a week, which makes sense, because NaNoWriMo. But I don't really want to read the book that I was reading before. But I guess that's all for now. See you next week.